Welcome back to a continuation of the material used for a recent CE class, Mastering Buyer and Seller Agency. And this is the fill-in-the-blank portion of that class, and we simply go through and complete the 7 statements here using the word bank here at the bottom. So let's go ahead and go through these, starting with the very first question, and I will zoom in just a little bit here for you. One of the most frequently violated unfair trade practices is the failure of a licensee to obtain a person's blank permission to be referred and disclosing to them whether or not they will receive a valuable consideration, a commission, for such referral. Such permission is also contained within GAR's blank engagement agreements. So, it is an unfair trade practice to not obtain a person's written permission to be referred. Such permission is also contained within GAR's brokerage engagement agreements. So, when you are handling a referral, referrals are a great way to grow your business. Maybe it's referring a prospect to another part of the state, maybe another part of the country. But just remember to get their written permission to be referred when they're being referred to another real estate brokerage company. In addition to a broker-to-broker referral agreement that confirms the commission. It's easy to remember the commission form, but it's that first form. It's that written authorization that the Georgia Real Estate Commission would be most concerned with, and that is the one that is an unfair trade practice if we do not obtain. So question number 2. Georgia licensees do not owe a blank duty to customers or clients unless they specify otherwise. Out of our word bank, what do we think the answer is? And it's going to be fiduciary. So we absolutely do not owe parties a fiduciary duty unless we stipulate that we do. So we do not, by statute, due to BRRETA, which specifically says that we do not owe a fiduciary duty. We owe ordinary care, not extraordinary care. Question number 3. All Georgia brokerage relationships fall into one of 2 categories. Blank or blank. So this one will be customer or client. All brokerage relationships will fall into one of those categories, customer or client. Written agreement is required for a client. Absent a written agreement, a party by default is going to be a customer. Now, you can have a written agreement with a party to be a customer, but it's not legally required. What is legally required is a written agreement for a client relationship to exist. Question number 4, GAR's brokerage engagement agreements limit the broker's liability to the amount of blank received or blank, commission received or $100. So, limits on liability are contained within those brokerage engagement agreements. Question number 5, creation of a relationship is not determined by the payment or promise of compensation. Representation and compensation are 2 entirely different things sometimes. They don't always go hand in hand. Question number 6, licensees may only perform blank acts for customers. Ministerial. We can only perform ministerial acts for customers, acts that do not require the exercise of professional judgment or skill. So it's ministerial, administrative types of things. It's not advisement. It's not professional judgment and skill that we would be able to use for a client. Number 7, blank facts mean those facts that a party does not know, could not reasonably discover, and would reasonably want to know. This is a big one, right? So the answer to this question, blank facts. Material. Material facts are those facts that a party does not know, could not reasonably discover, and would reasonably want to know. Adverse material facts are required to be disclosed to both customers and clients related to the property and within 1 mile of the property. Physical adverse material facts are required to be disclosed. So, how did you do in this fill in the blank? I hope that this information was helpful. And until next time, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.